Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the author, Andrew Snorton, and you are joining me for another edition of the Fast 15. This is where each and every Wednesday we take about 15 minutes to kind of pause, check up, check in, enjoy an encouraging note, and then close out with some other encouraging notes, updates, how we can stay connected. We're usually on now the first and third Wednesday, a little bit after 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on the second and fourth Wednesday, we're on about 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I thank each and every one of you for joining us and just coming up for a breath of fresh air. So to stay connected with me, make sure to add me on Facebook on the page Author Andrew Snorton, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Author A. Snorton. When you click on the link in the bio for Author A. Snorton on Instagram, it goes directly to my press and media. Get acquainted with me. Pull a copy of the press and media kit, look at all the interviews, and definitely book me for any type of speaking engagements, benefit book signing, where we'll do what we can to help lend support on that end and more, and just navigate through the website. And if you have any questions or you just need an encouraging word, shoot me a message at authorsnorton@gmail.com. So I thank each and every one of you for taking time to join me. As we always do, we want to take a moment to kind of pause, because we know there's some people, even though all of us are dealing with something, some people are really going through some challenging times. It could be a physical health challenge, mental health challenge. It could be, family issues, community issues, things along those lines. And there's a lot of serious stuff that is going on collectively and individually. And of course, we always say you have every right to go through the range of human emotion: sadness, anger, frustration, disappointment, but don't let it spill over into something that you can't really take back or is really difficult to come back from. And we know, unfortunately, sometimes when people are going through stuff, they do snap. They do get into a clouded space and can do harm to themselves and others. So while you have every right to feel disappointment and that type of thing, please don't let it spill into something else. If what you're going through requires professional help, get it. If you need informal help, get that. If you need to change your surroundings, please identify constructive ways to deal with whatever stuff is going on, because we need you around to be the resource you can for your families, communities, and then some. By the same token, we know there's a number of people that are doing extremely well. We want to celebrate you, congratulate you. Some people might have a new job. Some people might have just got married. They might have an addition to the family. They might have traveled somewhere they hadn't, or they might have gotten over some type of hurdle. You have every right to celebrate, because you know what you've been led through in order to get through it. But by the same token, we know that things can change real quickly, so definitely celebrate, feed off the positive energy, take a moment to pause, reflect, and keep going. And let's not forget our colleagues who really might be going through some things. So that's kind of how we always want to open things up. And this is going to allow us to pivot into our book for the day. So it's from the current release, Quotes and Notes. It is part think piece and part journal, where you have your quote, which allows you to kind of pause, think, reflect, things along those lines. But it's also allowing you to kind of have your own space. Do you agree with this? Do you disagree? Do you want to go a little bit further? Things along those lines. So it's a great piece. Just again, the pause, think, reflect, all those positive things. So I'm going to go ahead and see what is going to be a good quote that I think, all these are good quotes, but I want to see if I can find something that's going to help. Oh, this is a good one. I like going to this one. So here's our quote. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be in position. Let me run that back again. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be in position. Sometimes we think when we're going through something, we're less than, or we're not worthy, or certain things only happen to certain people. positive things aren't going to come my way. And it's very easy to get caught up in that, but it's very dangerous. So you don't have to be perfect. None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. We all fall short. We all have, our flaws, things along those lines, but you just have to be in position. One of my favorite sports is baseball. And for you to have a great career, you have a 300 batting average. That means 70% of the time you're messing up. So that's a prime example. You don't have to be perfect, but you just have to be in position. Others of us can think about, we might not necessarily be the best in regards to speaking or even writing or things along those lines, but there might be that one thing you say that helps somebody turn the page or, go in a different direction, or might be something you sing or something you write that helps somebody. So, a lot of us think, like, we see visible people and we think because they're the examples of perfection or they, quote, never have anything go wrong, that all of us fall short. All of us make mistakes. There's some things that I might do a little bit better and differently than you, but there's some things you might do better and differently than I do. So it's not about perfection. Like the adage in sports, they say, stay ready. Just stay ready as best as possible. You never know what positive things can come your way. So that's hopefully a quote that will help somebody. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be in position. So this is right from the pages of the current book, which is good. Pick up quotes and notes. Something's on the horizon. So that's our word for the day. And speaking of, a couple of quick, announcements, just to kind of be on the up and up for us to stay engaged and connected. February 23rd from 7 to 9 p.m. I'm excited to be a part of the series by I Am Rooted LLC called Sip and Paint. It is a ticketed event, so what you want to do is add I Am Rooted _ on Instagram. Click on the link in their bio, get your ticket. Your ticket covers your beverages, your painting, and all that. It'll be a great networking piece, a great way to decompress. I'll be out there. I'll feature 3 of my 4 books. I'll feature quotes and notes, which I read from. I'll also make sure to feature Deeper Than Your Deepest Sleep, Thoughts on Love with Joseph Norton, and 9 Stories of Faith. So come on out. Not only just enjoy the event, come by and see me. Yes, we will have samples of the coffee, the Author Andrew Snorton blend, in partnership with Fonte's Coffee. So enjoy a sip with Snorton and just enjoy in general. So that's coming up. Let's see. The next festival that I am scheduled to do will be April 22nd from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time in Birmingham, Alabama. It is hosted by Me Time Book Club, and this is the the name of the festival. Go on my Instagram. I'm sorry, just multitasking here, but make sure to check out, from Me Time Book Club, April 22nd, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., Birmingham, Alabama. That's going to be Central Standard Time. I will be adding a few more signings leading up to that and after that, so make sure to stay connected with me. Trying to think of some other things that are on the horizon, and I know there's a lot of things are on the horizon. Shouts to Status Network, live TV. It looks like I'll wrap up soon with the Civic project that I've had to work on, which kind of conflicts with my regular show time, but looking forward to getting back probably in March, starting on that 4th Wednesday of March. So make sure to stay on the up and up. I'm already lining up some good guests. Looking forward to getting back into entertainment business community and more. So that'll be on the Status Network, live TV channel, The Conversation Corner. Make sure to check out probably this time next month. And what have you. Just things in general. Thank you to every reader, every book club, bookstore, and please, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure to check out the independent bookstores that not only are housing my books, but a lot of great authors' work. And don't get me wrong, Barnes & Noble, you're awesome. Amazon, you're awesome. But there's some awesome independent bookstores across the board. So if you subscribe to my newsletter and just email me or at authorasnorton@gmail.com, or you can direct message me. Instagram's probably easiest. Direct message me at Author Ace Norton with your name and your email. You get a newsletter twice a month, so you're on the up and up of different events and different ways to connect. But yeah, shouts to all the independent bookstores, because for a lot of authors, if you guys didn't give us a shot, people wouldn't know who we are. So thank you. But again, thank you to the bookstores, book festivals, book clubs, special events, readers, everybody lending support. As many of you know, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before, 6 years, y'all, 6 years since my first book. So I'm really, really thankful and grateful that I'm here, and looking forward to doing more good things, not only with the current books, but there's going to be stuff on the horizon, audio books, things of that nature. So as we get ready to wind down and wrap up, again, the best ways to stay connected with me on Facebook, add the author page, Author Andrew Snorton, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, Author A Snorton. You may email me at authorasnorton@gmail.com. When you add me on Instagram at Author A Snorton, click on the link in the bio. That will allow you to navigate through the press and media so you get familiar with me, and then navigate through the website to go ahead and get all the info on the books, audio books, merch, coffee, and then some. And if you make sure, with the collaboration with Fonte's Coffee, if you go to fontescoffee.com and scroll down to special selections, you'll see my profile. Click on that. Not only can you get a great bag of some really good coffee with the Author Andrew Snorton blend, which is a medium roast, you can also get autographed copies of all 4 books. And a number of the bookstores that I'm working with, basically, if they'll have all 4, even if, and what have you. So I want to thank each and every one of you for taking time out of your schedule. And as I always say, whether small or big, a victory is a victory. Whether slow or swift, movement is movement. Please stay victorious. Please keep it moving. I'm looking forward to seeing you real soon. And again, if you're in Atlanta, check me out tomorrow. Get your ticket for Sip and Flow through I Am Rooted. And you can get your tickets on Eventbrite. So thank you. I'll look forward to seeing you guys real soon.